All right, guys, so buckle up here because we got a lot of stuff to get to when it comes to ICE and the hell they've been raising across the country. Let's start with this one here. My U.S. citizen sister gets dragged out of a car with guns drawn after Chicago ICE crashes into her, explains Chris Figueroa. My sister is fresh out of surgery, cleared for work only a month ago. These people held her in detention for hours after they brutally dragged her out of her car at gunpoint. We had to run around Broadview, Melrose, and Lombard in Illinois just to find her. The agents crashed into her car near the intersection of North Paulina Street and West Schubert Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. We literally have this on video, y'all. We have this on video. Watch this. Jesus.
Yeah. Hit and run, hit and run. That's a hit and run, hit and run. Hit and run. That's a hit and run. Hit and run, hit and run. Look, hey, watch out with that weapon. That weapon. Yo, watch out. What's wrong with you? You hit it. You hit her. Yo. What's wrong? You hit her. You hit her. You guys hit her. You guys hit her. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all bust a whole U-turn.
Look at them out there totally decked out in war gear, holding absurd weapons, covering their faces, dressed like they're in fucking Desert Storm. They crash into her car, then they pull her out and arrest her.
In the middle of the street. Y'all hit her. Y'all on camera. Leave her alone. She ain't even do shit. She trying to go to work. She's trying to go to work. Oh, what? Y'all some crazy. Y'all got no heart, for real. No heart.
Jesus Christ.
She's a female. You guys hit her. How you guys gonna arrest her? You guys hit her. Man, how y'all gonna arrest her, Brad?
Insane. Two guys on top of her. She just had surgery.
Oh, bogus as fuck. You hit her. You guys hit her. You guys hit her. Whole lawsuit right there.
Believe that. I'm telling you. Don't get your issue. Keep fucking around in Chicago. Keep fucking around in Chicago. Hey, baby girl, you good. Don't worry about it.
Stop resisting.
Don't worry about it. We need that information, bro.
Ah, bogus as fuck.
Jesus Christ. I mean, they're criminals. We're looking at criminals doing criminal shit. That's what it is. In Chicago, 4 vehicles descended and 8 ICE agents moved in to kidnap a child. She screams, "I'm 15," as ICE yanks her from the car and kneels on her neck. This is not about immigration enforcement. It's about terrorizing Americans. Here's that video. So assaulting a 15-year-old girl, this ICE agent is doing.
Yeah, they're at home.
They took the driver too. Jesus Christ. All right, more. ICE secretly kidnapped an autistic boy during a bathroom break, never notifying the family. All right, let's watch this one. Disturbing, man. This was in Houston.
So a 15-year-old boy, autistic, who was believed to be missing, has actually been in ICE custody for several days. Fox 26's Jillian Hartman is live in Spring Branch, where the boy was last seen almost a week ago. And you just got an update from the family the past 30 minutes. What did they have to tell you, Jillian?
Yes, we learned that the boy is in ICE custody at one of the detention centers here in Houston. The mom says that he is safe and okay. Now, the boy was here at this intersection in Spring Branch with his mom and sister selling fruit when he disappeared. And here's the information we just learned in the last...
Oh my God, he was selling fruit. Jesus Christ.
30 minutes. Take a look at this. So the boy has autism and is sometimes nonverbal, and he disappeared last Saturday. He's 15 years old, but his social worker says he has the mindset of a 4 to 5 year old. So they were very worried about his safety.
Oh. 15-year-old with autism has the mindset of a 4 or 5-year-old.
The mom said around 3 p.m. on October 4, she was with a customer selling fruit when her son asked her to use the restroom, and when she turned around, he was gone. Now, they filed a missing person report with Houston police, and earlier today, FL Houston held a press conference with the family begging for the public's help to find him. Now, today, police notified the family that the boy was found safe. FL Houston said a law enforcement agency found him, and he's been at the Office of Refugee Resettlement Children's Detention Center since Monday. The family is undocumented, and they're trying to get him released from ICE custody. And I'm told that the mom just had a FaceTime conversation with her son in the last 30 minutes and is thankful he is alive and hopes to be reunited with him soon. Reporting live, I'm Jillian Hartman, Fox.
Bro, they had to go to the cops. I've been seeing this a lot in a lot of these cities now. The cops are against the ICE agents. The cops are against the ICE agents because they realize, like, you guys are doing fucking hit and runs. You guys are committing crimes. You guys are causing chaos. Like, fuck. Like, back the fuck off. Like, this is our area. What are you doing? So just insane. ICE went after rideshare drivers at O'Hare today, according to a statement from Illinois Drivers Alliance. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So people just, like, fucking working, you know, just being law-abiding citizens, paying the bills, providing a service, and it's like, sorry, how about we ruin your life and try to get you deported? All right, more. There's an ICE agent that has been spotted that very clearly has a swastika tattoo, and he has not been fired.
This man is an ICE agent operating in Chicago. They pulled over a vehicle and then racially profiled the vehicle, which, according to the Supreme Court, is now perfectly legal, despite, I don't know, it being contrary to the Constitution and every American value ever held dear in our entire system of governance. But we'll let that slide. That's settled law. But guess what? Guess what the problem is with this gentleman? It is not the horrible racism, the inappropriate behavior during the stop. You should go watch the video. It's actually horrific to watch the way this man behaves like a petulant child, little bitch, pussy. It's the swastika tattoo that really gets me. It's the fact that it is now known that this man is walking around with an ICE badge and a swastika on his chest, bearing it out, not even trying to cover it up. And it's the fact that not a single media outlet is reporting it. It is the fact that he's not fired. This man still works for ICE. It is the fact that people are not rising up in great numbers, angry that actual Nazis are scooping brown people up off the street wearing masks, and they answer to nobody but the president, a petulant child man baby.
And this is not the first one, by the way. This is not the first one. There's been countless examples of these, you know, these deputized ICE agents that are Proud Boys or white nationalists or have Nazi tattoos or white supremacist symbols on them. Just absolutely wild. All right, ProPublica says, Trump promised free plane tickets and $1,000 exit bonuses to immigrants who opted to self-deport. ProPublica spoke to a dozen Venezuelan immigrants who said they followed the president's instructions, yet never received the promised assistance. What a surprise! So in other words, he just fucking lied. So all the immigrants who were like, all right, I'll take you up on that, and left, they got screwed. What a shock. The guy with like dozens of scam businesses who fucking lied, cheated, and stole his way to the top of the world. What a surprise that he's not good to his word. Incredible. He didn't even pay the people who he didn't even pay his own architects, his own electricians, his own plumbers for his hotels and casinos. You think he's going to pay an immigrant? Like, not a chance. When they leave the country, all right, more. So here's some federal agents physically assaulting and taking protesters in Portland. Watch this. You're going to see very clearly who initiates the violence.
Oh, yeah, shove it down. Fuck you, man. Quick shove it. You're punching. See, I know you punching. Leave that down. Fuck you, man.
Back up.
Got your bear spray. Ooh.
Locking
Got your
people
bear
in
spray.
cages?
Insane. So again, they're the ones that always initiate the violence. Don Lemon is actually on the ground. I think it was in Chicago. And he said the same thing. He's like, yeah, the protesters are pissed off, but they're all peacefully protesting. And then it's always the feds or the ICE agents that show up. And they're the ones who start the violence. All right, more. So this one is in Glenview, Illinois, a suburb of Chicago. And this is wild. So look at what all of these agents are doing to this person on the ground. And then watch what happens next.
What the fuck? You guys are on film. Yeah.
So when they're told you're on film, they're like, oh, wait, what? Us, bro? We weren't even doing anything, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about. Guilty conscience much? All right, here's another one. This is a journalist. Look at this picture. Look at this picture. This middle-aged woman, overweight, journalist, just getting assaulted by these ICE agents. In fact, I think I have a video here. A WGN TV video editor and producer, Debbie Brockman, was roughly detained by 2 Border Patrol agents during highly visible rush hour enforcement action in Chicago's Lincoln Square neighborhood this morning. Witnesses say the agents, wearing masks and tactical vests, pinned the journalist to the ground while arresting her for allegedly what? It doesn't say allegedly. This is Trump's America. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. This is hard to watch, man.
What's your name?
Debbie Brockman, I work for WGN. Let them know.
I got you. Yep. Debbie Browning? Brockman, WGN. You guys want to share your names too, or just going to cover your face?
Jesus Christ, man. Like, you give this woman a heart attack doing this shit. Are you insane? These people are insane. All right, Prem Thakur says, TikTok took down my 8-second video featuring this image of Debbie Brockman, the news producer just detained by Trump's Customs and Border Protection agents, saying it violates the joy of TikTok. So remember, recently, the billionaire asshole, what's his name, Larry Ellison, I believe, he took over TikTok. He's purging all the pro-Palestine content. Clearly, he's purging stuff that's critical of the ICE Gestapo thugs and of the feds and of MAGA. And now, look at this. You can't even post this. Just absolutely insane what's happening in this country, man. Mass media censorship is here. ICE used tear gas on families in Chicago residential neighborhood just because citizens gathered to film. Quote, tear gas was deployed in our backyard right next to the Lutheran church, wrote Megan Elk. All right, here we go. We have video of that too.
Get out of here! Get out of here now! Get the fuck out of here! Get out! Get the fuck out!
Take your mask off,
You fucking cowards! Fuck!
So they shoot tear gas at peaceful protesters who are just screaming at them and expressing their disapproval with their fascist actions.
You! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
God damn it. ICE killed their father. Now they're in foster care. Silverio Villegas, a single father who was fatally shot by the Fed agents after he allegedly tried to flee a traffic stop in Franklin Park. His family spoke to the Tribune of their grief and their fight. Jesus Christ. So now, how many people have they killed? They've killed a number of people. We've covered it previously. They killed a guy and then fucking lied about it. George was just trying to get to work. ICE pepper sprayed him, dragged him from his car, locked him in a detention center, and placed him on suicide watch. He even missed his young daughter's birthday in the process. This man is a veteran and an American citizen. Don't look away. Okay, so let's listen to more about his story. Here we go.
They put me on suicide watch, and they put me in this. They put me in the cell. I'm naked in like a hospital dress and just a concrete bed with like a mattress, like a thin mattress, and they leave the light on 24/7. There's a glass door. An officer's just always sitting out there. The psychiatric nurse comes and checks on me once a day. And so from Friday morning to Sunday afternoon when I'm released, I'm literally in that cell, naked, just in that room.
What the fuck?
With the light on 24/7.
How is this real? Like, this is a nightmare. I mean, like,
yeah.
My blood is boiling right now. And I knew that it was bad. I didn't realize how bad it was. That's fucking insane. Like, that's something from like a TV show, like you're in Guantanamo or something. How is that possible that happened?
I'm literally wondering the same thing. I was just the entire time I was in there, I was just hoping like I would just want to see my kids again. Like, literally that's the only thing that matters. Like, I literally just want to see my kids. Like just that whole like time, that was the only thing on my mind. Just
how old are your kids?
My daughter had just turned 3, and her birthday party was that Saturday that I was in there.
And did your family know where you were?
All they knew was that I was arrested by ICE, and that was it. They didn't know where they took me. They didn't know where I was. They called all these agencies, the sheriff's office in Ventura, Camarillo, like Oxnard. They called the jail, and they gave them nothing. They never said where I was. They just said that they don't associate with anyone, and that was it. They just kept giving them the runaround.
ICE kidnapped a 13-year-old child in Everett, Massachusetts without notifying his family. Only later did they find out their child, who has a scheduled asylum hearing, is in a detention center in Virginia. Boston police still have not told the parents why the child was arrested to begin with. Insane. Insane. This is the kid right here, by the way. See this kid? This is him right here. 13-year-old boy arrested by ICE in Everett and sent to juvenile detention facility in Virginia. Jesus Christ. A Largo man sent a postcard to Florida's chief financial officer that said, "You lack values." Then armed police showed up at his doorstep. The man was 77 years old, and his wife previously organized one of the local No Kings protests. All he did was write, "You lack values," and got an intimidation visit from Trump and DeSantis's Gestapo. Jesus Christ. Let me wrap this segment up by showing you this, because this really, I mean, this is just too perfect. It lays out exactly how insane and dishonest the right is. Ready? So Benny Johnson gave a speech, which is like, by the way, like, what the fuck are we doing here? What's going on here? And he said, violence, he's with a bunch of Republican officials and Pam Bondi, the head of the Department of Justice. And he says, violence has been mainstreamed by the Democrat Party. It's not extremist. It is mainstream. And we need a moment of reckoning here. Now, by the way, there were 3 MAGA terror attacks within the past, 3 or 4 weeks. 3. But he says, violence has been mainstreamed in the Democrat Party. Ready? He reposted something on Twitter the other day, and here's what it was. He reposted a video of him as Batman assaulting an elderly Asian woman. Democrats are normalizing violence, bro. But me, I get to dress up like Batman and beat the shit out of old Asian women, and that doesn't count. It doesn't count when there's 3 MAGA terror attacks in a short period of time. It doesn't count when I'm reposting me committing violence against older Asian women. It doesn't count when ICE Gestapo thugs are cracking skulls across this country and sending people to fucking concentration camps. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. But the left is violent. Please. And we'll talk in just a second about just how nonviolent the left is, because one of the things they're doing in Portland to stand up to the ICE Gestapo thugs is they're showing up with inflatable cartoon costumes and mocking them, and then still getting assaulted. Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.